September's been another busy month for me in East Renfrewshire. It's also been very interesting to watch proceedings at Westminster and beyond as we try and work out what Brexit actually means. Whatever it does actually mean, I'll certainly be keeping a very close eye on the situation because it's very important for me to represent the interests of the people in East Renfrewshire. We have a number of EU and other nationals living in our communities. These people are welcome, and I will be continuing to make sure that I push that point forward. In the constituency over the last month, I was delighted to host a Macmillan Coffee Morning. We raised £305 for the charity. I think that's a great amount, and I'm very, very appreciative of all the help that I had from people who baked cakes and of all those who came along and donated. I was also very glad to support Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and Barrhead Foundry glowed gold for that occasion, and the Culture and Leisure Trust facilitated that. It was part of an initiative to make sure that people are more aware of the signs and symptoms of childhood cancer, which is obviously very important. I was also delighted to meet with Louise Russell from the charity Give a Dog a Bone. Louise gets isolated elderly people together with unwanted pets and matches them up and funds the cost of the older person keeping the pet. That charity obviously benefits both people and animals. I know she's doing an exceptional job, and I wish her every continued success in the future. And we did have some fantastic successes in East Renfrewshire this month. We had Andy Mullen, who won 3 medals at the Paralympics. Andy is clearly a champion swimmer, and I think we're very proud to have him as part of our community. So well done to him. And also Abby Kane, who trains in Neilson and Barrhead pools, aged only 13, participated in the Paralympics. So 2 stars of the future, I think, to watch for. I'm sure that we'll continue to enjoy their success. I was very pleased and interested to visit Route 42 Boutique in Orchard Park. This is a boutique which was set up 6 months ago by 19-year-old Tia Bryan. Tia's doing a great job, and I was happy to support her work, and I'm always happy to support the work of local businesses. Very pleased that Barrhead Business Improvement District kicked off this month, so well done to all of the committee for their exceptionally hard work in making that come to fruition. And I was pleased that so many people participated in the consultation about the retail area in Clarkston. I would hope that some positive improvements can come from that. This month I was contacted by the Boys Brigade, who are forming in Netherlee. If your child would be interested in joining, I know that the joining instructions are part of this month's newsletter, so well done to them for kicking that off. And I was also in touch with the fire service, who were kind enough to talk to me about their local community work and to point out that they do fire safety checks in local homes and that they provide fire safety services. So please do get in touch if you would like to have a smoke alarm or a fire safety check in your house, and they'll be able to put that into place for you. One of the issues which has caused a great deal of concern locally this month is the proposals by First Bus to reduce the service number 4. That will impact on people living in Crookford and Eaglesham, where the routes are proposed to be reduced. Please do get in touch with me if this is going to affect you as well. I have written to First Bus and I await their response, but it seems to me very unfortunate if they would want to reduce yet again the bus services to our local area, which would make things very difficult for a number of local people. I also had a meeting this month with local residents in Whitecraigs. I was accompanied by representatives from Bowls Scotland and Sports Scotland and a number of community representatives as we looked at what the potential future could be for Whitecraigs Bowling Club. There is a proposal to build on that site and to turn it into luxury flats. The residents in the area don't support that. I can entirely agree with their desire to maintain a sporting facility on that site, and I hope that that is how things will proceed. I've also been contacted by a number of people connected with Bonnyton House. Despite East Renfrewshire Council planning to sell Bonnyton, this has not yet happened. There's further uncertainty. This has been going on for several years. It's a very difficult situation for the families and for the staff, as well as for the residents of Bonnyton House, and I would urge the Council to please give some clarity to those who are affected by this and to please move forward so that this uncertainty is over once and for all. At the end of the month, I wrote to Boris Johnson, the new Foreign Secretary, and I asked him to intervene in the case of Billy Irving. Billy is from Neilson in East Renfrewshire, and he's been imprisoned in India for a crime that he didn't commit. Billy has been waiting for far too long for justice to be done, and he's been waiting for the British government to act for far too long. I really do urge Boris Johnson to hurry up, to take some action, and to press for Billy to be returned home to his family where he belongs. And finally this month, new figures have thrown considerable cold water on the UK government's propositions in relation to WASPI. WASPI is a group of women whose pension ages changed without notice to them. And they're looking for the government to put sensible transition plans into place for them. That's a very reasonable request, and now that the new figures have shown that that is entirely possible, I think it's time for the UK government to step up and do the right thing. I hope they will.